Hey girlfriends, welcome back to my channel. It's Jazz and I'm back with another quick video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a 3-strand twist out and I'm only going to be using one styler. So this was a great quick wash day, but we did not shortchange ourselves on the ingredients. So I previously had my hair styled in 2 buns and I did apply additional product as the days went on. So I want to make sure I rinse my hair thoroughly for a good 2 minutes, kind of break up any of that product, kind of get it rinsed out pretty good. So I was really excited about the new Pantene Pro V Gold series. Their new addition is the hair repair. So I'm going to be starting with this cleansing conditioner and it's very rich and creamy and it just has great slip, which I love because I can detangle while I cleanse. This is a really major part for my wash day because it cuts down on time, mainly because my time is limited trying to get this done and get back to Jalen. So I really love that I can really get in there and get it detangled nicely while getting the moisture infused back into my hair. Biotin and Kukui nut oil are the 2 main ingredients for this line, and I feel like this is something that I really need having colored hair, especially because I don't want any breakage. I don't want my hair to be dry. So this is really going to be a good line to just reduce any shedding that you may be having, and if you're suffering from dry hair right now, this is a really good way to get that back in. Cleansing conditioners are a really good way of getting your hair clean without stripping your hair, especially because if you have color like me, I don't want my color stripped. I don't want it to look dry. As you can see, this cleansing conditioner did not do any of those things. My hair felt really soft, and like I always preach, like this is the foundation for your style. So you need this part to be good to set yourself up for success. Next up is the Reconstructing Mask. Now this mask is going to really get deep into your follicles and just give you that moisture and strength that your hair needs. I loved how thick and creamy this mask was. I could have used a little less product, but you can never go wrong using too much deep conditioner. Another reason why I love detangling on my cleansing step is because it makes your deep conditioning step that much easier. A lot of times when we try to detangle with deep conditioners, it can be a little difficult, but this had really great slip. And I feel like if I did need to detangle with this mask, it would not be a problem. And because I want to deeply penetrate the moisture and strength into my hair, I'm going to leave this on for 30 minutes with heat. If you're anything like me, sometimes you just wash your hair late at night and you don't have time to deep condition. Included in this line is also the Overnight Repair Melting Serum. This is to be applied right before bed and it's to repair and renew your hair while you sleep. It's a really nice light serum, kind of like a creamier liquid leave-in spray, but this is something that you would just coat through your hair, leave in overnight, and style as usual in the morning. Rinsing your hair with cool water is really going to seal all that goodness in, and I can't stress enough how important it is to deep treat your hair on a weekly basis, especially when you want your styles to be successful. When you see moisturized, shiny, beautiful curls, it's because they've already set the style up before they even began to use the styler. So, and then with a plus, only using one styler, it's working with everything you've already put in. As you can see, my hair is already shiny, moisturized, and we haven't even begun to style yet. So before styling, I like to separate my hair into sections. I'm going to be doing a side part, so I like to separate the front before I put product on it, just in case my hair starts to dry, I don't want it to dry with product on it. Not that it would be such a bad thing, I could just re-wet it, but it's kind of just pointless, so I kind of try to put them into little small bantu knots so they don't completely dry out, and then I'll start with the back. For styling, I'm going to be using the Anti-Breakage combing cream. This is a really nice, rich styler that is going to prevent breakage. It's also going to just keep working from the steps you've already taken with your deep treatment. This is also going to help you reduce any unnecessary breakage. Making sure to comb all that in so none of my strands are left behind. Now with a 3-strand twist, it's a little difficult. Sometimes you have to watch and then just keep trying it until you'll eventually get it. But it's really just rotating 3 pieces of hair around each other. When you first try this, you have to like really watch because your mind is going to want to do a braid. It's just wrapping 3 pieces of hair around each other. The more you do this, the more of a habit it will become to continue to wrap your hair around each other. And once you get to the end, just do a little finger coil so you have a cute little curl at the end. And if you're transitioning right now, you can easily use a perm rod to get the same result. I started with a smaller twist, but I decided to make the sections a little bigger once I kept going because I did not want to make this a project. If you have to re-wet your hair, by all means do so. Just make sure your hair is nice and smooth because it's really going to make a difference in the neatness of your twist, which will determine the definition that you get. With each twist, you do want to make sure that you are pulling a little tighter at the root so that you don't have puffy roots, because we don't want frizzy roots and a bunch of defined twists. So just make sure that you're pulling a little tighter at the root, and then once you kind of get going, it'll stay that way just because it's 3 pieces. So kind of like a braid stays a little tighter than a 2-strand twist, kind of the same concept. Now, once you get all these twisted, I did air dry overnight, but if you don't have that kind of time, you can easily sit under the dryer and get this dry for you. So by all means, please make sure your hair is fully dry because that will definitely determine the results you get. And these results are amazing just from a styling cream. I was very impressed because I normally usually always have to use some sort of gel with my twist outs to get that bomb definition, and look at this. So with this styling cream, I feel like you could really use this for a wash and go. I would love to see how that looks. And a perm rod set because it's giving me a nice fluffy finish, but it's still super defined, because I was a little worried that it was just giving me like the soft definition and not really like deep definition, but this is what we have and I'm really happy. But like I said before, make sure that you take the necessary steps because I don't want you to just skip out on the mask, skip out on the cleansing conditioner, and then jump straight to this styler and think you're going to get these results. These products were made to work together, so you don't want to miss out on that good moisture and bringing the strength back into your hair by shortchanging yourself on those steps. So we all know that I love to just live in my definition on day one. So I'm just going to do a light separation and fluffing just to cover the parts. And I'm just going to leave it at that and let it grow as the days go on, which is really one thing I love about using products like these that are just infusing my hair with moisture and strength. And I can leave my hair alone for a week without having to reapply product because I've already set myself up for maximum moisture with my wash day. So I shouldn't have to just continue to add products on a daily basis. So to avoid unnecessary frizz, I kind of like to tug on each section and just give it a little bit more length while breaking up the curl a little bit so they kind of separate a little bit more naturally without, causing any unnecessary frizz, because after all that setting, we do not want a head full of frizz. So overall, I would say I was very pleased with this line. I really wasn't sure what to expect only using one styler, but this is a real plus for my wash day, especially when I'm short on time, having to cleanse and also get a deep treatment so quickly. I really would be adding this to my staple products because look at these results. Like I just can't get enough of how soft and fluffy and defined my hair is while adding strength and moisture. So let me know if you use this line. Have you heard of it before? Because obviously I've been missing out. I will be listing all the details of these products in the description box. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.